Well, the update is the technician, the first one, came out today and said he cannot install the modem or finish the connections of the wire that was ran last week because he can't get into the home. Well, I told him, I got 8, 9 accounts, and at least 3 of them, the technician connected up the modem to the box outside, got it to activate, and then handed me the modem since the account is in my name, and told me to have a nice day. And it was not the same technician each time. Whether they supposed to do that or not, it's not relevant at all. If it's a policy, as you claim it is, then they should not do it at all. But he just wanted to be a pain in the butt. So I said, fine, I'm not going to get what I need out of you. So you can just get it in your truck and get your you-know-what out of here. And I said, I'm going to make a phone call and get this done today. Now, this was the appointment was between 2 and 3. And I said, I'm going to get it done today. He said, well, we probably can't get it done today. I said, just get out of here. You're just wasting my time. And he got on his phone, got in his truck, and he left. I went and made the phone call. And I told him exactly what I had the problem with. And I said, I want to talk to the top-notch person that can be on the other end of this phone. And I waited about 5 minutes, and some guy came on there. We chatted a little bit, then he transferred me to a lady, and I talked to her for just about 5-10 minutes, told her the situation. She put me on hold. She came back, she says, I can get you somebody out there between 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock p.m. today and get this completed, because I could see a lot of history on this, trying to get this done, and it's not getting done. I said, yes, ma'am, that is correct. I said, I've been here trying to get this done, get a connection in here ever since I've been here, and I've been here for 2 years and 10 months and 3 weeks. She says, well, you will have your connection before sundown. And I was thinking, where in the heck you been all this time? But I had my doubts, because I've almost been told them exact words before in the past to get this particular project done. And lo and behold, 10 minutes till 5, the Spectrum truck arrived. He was all peppy and full of energy and everything. He says, what we going to do here today? I'm like, well, I need a connection on that pole right down there. And then I need this box over here hot, and I need a modem. I need internet here today. He looked around like, okay. So he said, I'm going to go tie it into the pole first. He said, get the hard part done. He went down, he drove his truck down there. I walked down there with him. And for some reason now, all the video I recorded that day, which is today, I had about 4 or 5 clips of him up on the ladder and him and I talking about stuff, and him installing the modem and the box next to the residence and all that. And for some reason, it's gone. I told it to transfer it off my phone onto my server. Then I looked on my server, and it was not in the folder. It was not on my phone. I have no idea where it went. Now, I did tell it to move from the phone to the server. Maybe I should have copy and paste like I always do. I'm going to try again. I'm going to record something and try to tell it to move from the phone through this computer to the server and see if it has an issue doing that. If so, I'm just going to continue to do copy and paste. That way, if it don't paste it over, I still got the originals on the phone. I was just trying not to copy it from the phone and copy it to the computer, then copy it to the server. I was trying to cut out the middleman. Well, it cut it out all right. It cut it out completely. But I digress. That's why I'm making this video here, to finalize up what that video would have been. He got the connection up on the pole. He came over there to the box next to the residence, put an adapter on there and converted it over to the smaller wire and got it up through the floor, put the modem in, got it working, and he was done. But before he even got in the house, he asked, he says, do I have access to the house? I said, as far as I know, she's going to be here. He said, well, if not, I'll just give you the modem. I was like, okay. But she came home. But at least he was willing to do what I asked the other technician like 2 or 3 hours ago, and it can be done. Some of these technicians, they just, I don't know. But the first technician that was there, he had an attitude anyway. So he's just having a bad day or something. But this guy, he was very professional and got the job done, and I got the internet connection where I need it. Now all I have to do is order a business line, which really don't have to order one. I just have to transfer one from a location to this one, because I have an RV park that only has one client in it, and it's been there for like 4 or 6 months, and nobody seems to want to get on it, and I'm not going to let it just keep sitting there. So I'm going to have to shut it down, take all the equipment out, which is not really that much. It's the modem, it's got the router, then it's got the AP, the wire feeds it. Then it's got one CPE in the router at the client's house. I can go there and take that out in no time. Then I can tell Spectrum that I want to change the address on that business line, and take that business line, that modem, and just plug it in here, and I should be fine. Then I have my business line in here. Something I've been trying to do for 2 years, 10 months, and 2 or 3 weeks. It's crazy. But there will be more videos about getting internet to the studio, because it's not into the studio yet. It's still 5 or 4 houses over. So I need to get it from there, get it to here. But I have to convert it over to a business before I can do that, because residential, whatever address it's at, that's the only place it's supposed to be feeding. So I will be doing that probably tomorrow and get it here, because the CPE that I have there that's receiving internet from here, now she's actually getting internet from the modem that just got installed today, but the CPE that she had, it's still there, it's just not on. I'm going to convert and set it up as an AP, and then I can put a CPE here, and all the other homes here that wants high-speed internet, and hopefully have that done within 3 or 4 days, probably by the weekend. And right now it's the 10th, and the Saturday is the 14th, and yes, that makes Friday the 13th. So hopefully by Saturday, if not sooner, hopefully tomorrow on the 11th, tomorrow afternoon when she gets home, I'll be able to take all the router and everything that I got here that I have programmed, and be able to just go over there and plug it in and log into the CPE and tell it to be an AP and set it all up. And then I can come here and control all of it from here. And then all I got to do is change out the modem from the residential to the business, and I'll be up and running, ready to go as another WISP site. I've already talked to the new park owner, and he said, yeah, if you can get them in here and you be able to give everybody internet, by all means, go ahead. So I did. But that's been one headache after another. I mean, it's just crazy how they said the address, lot 1, is not serviceable when I try to do a business line. But lot 1 and 2 is serviceable as a residential. All right, there's no difference. It's the same wire that don't matter if it's a business or residential. But in their system, if it don't say it's serviceable, they can't do nothing about it. But I got a hold of a lady that says, no, you can't get a business. It says not serviceable, but it says it's serviceable by residential. I'll place an order, please. I've done it before and it worked, and looks like I'm just going to have to do that here too, and just takes a extra few steps, but it gets the line in, and then all I get to do is put a business line on it then, because it's actually there. But what headaches after another that it has been to get this done. So I can actually broadcast live here from the studio that I've built with hundreds and actually thousands of dollars I've built in this thing, the computer and the monitors and the table and display and all the wires and everything. It's just, I don't want it to go to waste. And I'm not going to give up. And I'm glad I didn't, because now it's up to me. I don't have to rely on Spectrum really anymore, because the line's in. It's up to me now to do the infrastructure that it will take to get from there to here. So it's mind-blowing how it's good for residential but not good for business to get on that address. It's crazy what I have to do to make it good for business. It makes no sense. But I can see how that can actually happen, because it was Charter and Time Warner, and Time Warner, I do believe, brought out Charter, and then Spectrum came in and took over them, and now it's pretty much all in one. It's under Spectrum's name instead of, Time Warner and Charter. I do believe it's still Time Warner and Charter, but it's just under an umbrella name, really, in a way. But they need to get their systems synchronized so it can make sense. So it's been a headache. It's been aggravating. I hadn't lost any sleep over it, because, that's not going to do any good. I just have to get up and think of another way to get this done. And I just kept poking at it. And now I got a fire going and I'm good. And now I can have my live shows, hopefully starting next Sunday, the 15th, 10/15/2023. It's going to be so nice to flip that switch, and hopefully it'll work, but I should be able to test it way before then. But thank you for watching, and don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, and share over here and subscribe up here, and hit the bell notification if you want to be notified when I actually upload or actually go live. It's going to be a wonderful thing to be able to go live again. Been here, like I said, almost 3 years now. This December, 2 months from now, it'd be 3 years been at this residence. And just now be able to really go live. I mean, I've had other services, but it's just still not solid connection. Sales services, It just wasn't a solid connection. And I got Starlink now, and I got the trees in the way, nothing I can do about it. I've already got the dish 20 feet up. I mean, I'm not going to build a big tower to get over the trees. But I got my connection. It's just a few doors over. I just got to get it here. Thank you for watching, and I'll have videos of getting the internet from there to here. And then I go live. And hopefully I don't have to worry about Spectrum anymore. It's just, I mean, they're good, but their policy and their computer systems of if its address is serviceable or not serviceable is just junk. It needs to be updated, redone to be more accurate and less headache. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.